Okay, so I'm about to do a little demonstration of how to dehydrate Mommacetti. Now, first what we did was we made the Mommacetti. So Mommacetti looks like this, and it's a really quite a delicious pasta meal with ground beef, cheese, egg noodles, and tomato sauces and tomato paste and stuff. And I can send you out a list of the instructions and ingredients, but it's basically like cooking any meal that you would have. Now, the challenging part now is that you can't eat it. Now you have to actually dehydrate it. And it seems almost crazy because we're gonna kind of like dry all the moisture out of it. And I've done tests on this, and when we have about 1.4 kilograms of Mommacetti, when we dehydrate it, we get less to 400 grams. So it's way less than half the weight by the time we're done, and it packs really small. So I'm just gonna show you here. I just scoop it out and I put it onto these trays. I'll show you a tray, it looks like this. And then on the tray, I use...
is it gone?
I use, it's fine. I use parchment paper, okay? And it's really important that you use the parchment paper because it will not stick to this. If you use, just put it right on top of this tray here. When it dries out, it'll be all stuck to it. That won't work very well. And you'll see that when I take it out of the dehydrator and how it just comes right off real easily. So I take a large scoop like this and I place it in the middle of the tray. You can basically get on one tray what one person might eat, okay? That's how I kind of look at it. That would be a really pretty healthy portion there. And what I'm gonna do is just spread it out all over the tray. Now this is quite hot, it just came out of the oven. It is baked a bit, the Mommacetti. And all I'm doing is spreading it out all the way around the tray. And away I go. And I even have room for more. I'm gonna use more on here. So I'm gonna take another scoop out, put it on. That's a really healthy portion there for a person. And spread it out onto the tray. And try to keep it on the parchment paper because that's what will prevent any sticking or adhesion. Okay, and get a little bit more here, and just gonna scoop, touch more on, fill up this corner, and basically now I'm gonna put it into my dehydrator. So if you don't mind, come over here, you can see I already have one tray full. Actually, there's two trays already in here, and I'm gonna slide that in here, and I'm gonna slide this tray in below it, and in the end, I'm gonna have 4 trays that I put in here. There's a door that goes on here, right here. I'll show you. It's gonna closes it off, and the dehydrator is turned on, and you can set it at different temperatures. I usually have it pretty high, which brings it up to about 150 degrees, 165 degrees Fahrenheit, and it runs a fan over it, and it does that for at least 24 hours or about 24 hours. I usually check on it after 16 hours or whatever, and it takes all the moisture out of it, and it comes out as just a really dried material. And you'll see a video where I demonstrate taking it out of the dehydrator and showing you how I know that it is in fact dehydrated enough. All right, so that's dehydrating Mommacetti.